Good afternoon. Happy Friday to you all. 23rd of October 2020. Well, we've made it this far, haven't we? I just have to survive the next week now. It's half term, so that'll be fun. But I'll tell you what will get me through it. A good can or bag of spinach.
Okay. I'll see y'all. Okay.
That was Popeye, for those of you wondering what on earth just happened. So my vegetable theme today, it's got to be spinach. I'm ending on spinach, man. Love spinach. We throw it in curries and throw it. I think it's sarg. It turns it into like a chicken sarg, I believe. I may be wrong there. I stand corrected if it isn't the case. But we like to put it in our curries or smoothies, or we have it just with salad if we buy a bag of it. So today's all about spinach, and boy, oh boy, do they have a lot of facts about spinach. And the most interesting fact that I found is that in the 19th century, when they were looking at the iron content of spinach, because you know how we're all encouraged to eat spinach because of its iron content, apparently the decimal point was put in the wrong place. So it multiplied it by 10. And then when I think they figured it out in 1972 or something, and they put it back, and it's not so full of iron. I think it's better with regarding vitamin A. But I've just been reading on the stuff that it does for you. It's got everything. It's eaten fresh is when it's at its best, and within 8 days of being picked. I mean, I've got to go through the facts because there are so many of them. So if you compare 100 grams of spinach with 100 grams of ground hamburger patty, which I guess is just a burger, you'd find more iron in the spinach than you would the burger. Let's have a look. Spinach originated in ancient Persia and wasn't introduced to China until the 7th century. Spinach farmers in the 1930s credited the fame of Popeye the Sailor Man for a 33% boost in spinach consumption and I guess sales. In the medieval days, they used to extract the green out of it to paint. Let's have a look. What else have we got? First company to ever advertise frozen spinach was Bird's Eye, obviously. It's packed with antioxidants which help fight oxidative stress. Wow, didn't know that. It helps your eye health, cancer prevention, and reduces levels of blood pressure. Half a cup of spinach accounts for 1 of your 5 a day as well, so that's always good. There's loads more. Have a look. It's brilliant. It's it's certainly something that it's something to behold, isn't it? As such a small little plant, which it grows really well. It's quite easy to grow as well. Remember, we grew some on an allotment in Coventry once, and it's beautiful, fresh. It was so nice just to pick it and eat it. The boys loved just picking and eating tomatoes and leaves and stuff. But it got me thinking to that major bit about the iron. So I started looking at it because I've always heard pint of Guinness, handful of spinach, good iron, that's good for you. But to realise that actually something had been placed in the wrong place had led to decades of misconception. And linking that in, I want to look at 2 Timothy 2:15. It says, "Do your best to present yourself to God as one approved, a worker who has no need to be ashamed, rightly handling the word of the truth." So what that says to me is that do your best to present yourself to God as one approved. God will only approve us when he knows that our heart is right for him. A worker who has no need to be ashamed. Well, if we are right for him, we have no need to be ashamed. We are loving and following the Lord our Creator and rightly handling the word of the truth. Don't put our decimal points in the wrong place. We don't need to make up stories about how great our God is. We can point people to the word and say, read for yourself. Look at the miracles he may have done in our lives. Just that one little decimal point in the wrong place, it threw history for so long regarding spinach. And we could throw the Bible way off course for somebody if we're not preaching the correct word, the right word. Not even necessarily preaching, just speaking of God's truth and love in our lives. So I think if there's anything to gain from today's Friday ramble, it's when we speak the truth of God. Literally, that's what it needs to be. The truth of God. We're all writing pages in our testimony every day. We all have very different books that we're writing. God to you may be something entirely different to me or to the next person. But speak the truth of what God is for you, and then we can't go wrong. Let's put our decimal points in the right place. So, happy Friday to all. To all you parents out there, may God be with you next week during half term. Let's just pray for sunshine so we can open the doors and kick them out. If you live in a block of flats, that may not be so easy. Unless you put a trampoline down the bottom. No, forget that. God be with you. See you Sunday, live service. The Right Royal Graham Ensor is giving our sermon to us. So please tune in, listen to the worship, the word, pray together. Let's fellowship the best that we can during this time. God bless you all. Stay safe. I'm going to have some spinach now. Bye-bye.